in what should be titled as I Can't Think of a Better Day to Go to the Theme Park, Part 2. Let's go to Universal Studios.
We're back again.
Yes, of course. So outside of NBC Grill Brew, they have these bleachers set up so you can watch the Olympics on the big screen. And they put a bar up over there too, so you could drink, sit in the bleachers, and watch the Olympics. TNA is back at Universal Studios for the next few days, so they actually have Impact Live tonight. So we haven't been to an Impact Live taping for a bit. I don't think we're going to stay here for the show, but I wanted to show good guy Joey what it was all about. So we finally made it in the studio side. I did want to take a minute to say there was a big announcement around Halloween Horror Nights houses yesterday. We didn't do a full-blown Halloween Horror Nights video yet. I know folks are asking when are we going to do a guide like we did last year. That's still forthcoming because I think we want to wait for house placement and scare zone placement at least, as well as the last house being announced. I think everybody, rumor mill wise, knows what it's going to be, but we just don't want to say it yet in case anything changes last minute. 8 o'clock at night almost. Men in Black still out meeting and greeting. Alright, so to get back to Halloween Horror Nights, 5 scare zones were released. Survive or Die, which is kind of like a Mad Max theme to it. That's the impression that I get. Vamp 1955, which is vampires, and kind of like a 1955 dance. That's what I'm most excited about as far as scare zones. I actually think I'm probably going to be in this area, but again, we'll do another video when all of that is confirmed. Banshee's Lair, Dead Man's Wharf, which is kind of like a shipwreck. I would imagine that might be over towards San Francisco area. And the Chance Scare Zone. The Flying Cow is still in the prop shop, and now it is $2,900, so it continues to go down in price. These guys are still here too since the first time that they opened, and this full zombie is down to $750. In case you're interested and you want a full zombie in your house. They have fake churros also, in case you wanted fake churros. Look at this mummy stuff. You know how I know this is from the Mummy? Because they put it with that sign. That's not actually from the ride. They have this awesome shark from Jaws that I think was in the boathouse, I think, or in the queue. $2,000. They have this O letter that was in the Hollywood thing that you take a picture in Hollywood Boulevard. $30 a letter. So you could still have O. That way you could pose next to it and take selfies with your O face. Superstar Parade at 8 o'clock at night, I guess. Everyone's lining the streets for the parade. Hi. We'll wave to you guys. The float came out and the car, and it just stayed here. So, the stage is set up now for Rock the Universe and Horror Nights. So you will not get a chance show this year similar to Jack. Instead, it'll be kind of like a song and dance troupe called Academy of Villains. They're known for their appearances on America's Got Talent. From what I could see, it kind of reminds me of Fiends from Tampa Bay's Busch Gardens. So the remaining new houses that were announced, Tomb of the Ancients, Ghost Town. Tomb of the Ancients is like kind of like the Mummy set. They put up a video about it. Ghost Town, which is kind of a requel back to the 2004 house, I believe. And you have the Chance house. And as I mentioned earlier, there's one IP house left to be announced. It's supposed to be their mega house this year. We will do a full video with a primer guide when that house is announced. By the way, Blanky Mummy. That is the way to the set. I feel like I'm in a movie. Oh. And now we're back outside. This is like Spinal Tap.
Hello, Cleveland! Hello, Cleveland!
I guess I've been in the express line so often recently, I don't remember seeing this prop. That's pretty awesome. Ooh. They made the lights come on. master key. I like that. Oh, hello there. Look at the dig site. Ooh, how spooky. So we did the Mummy. Wow, look at the sky behind us. That looks crazy on the camera. Mummy's still the best ride in this park, I think. As well as so much better than Space Mountain. So much better. Look at that sky. That is crazy. Technicians walking around. Up behind the wall there, you see up behind the wall, that is the former Beetlejuice area, now home to Fast and Furious. The building has actually started to go vertical now. So it's actually tracking to 2018 now instead of 2017. So this has a while to go. We are coming up on Jimmy Fallon, the former Twister ride. Look at all of this work that has taken place outside. For the most part, all of the framing is up. You can see outside there, they have all the boards for the outside for the framing. At least on the inside, the inner walls, all the drywall is out. It actually looks like it's really far along. Again, internet rumor was this would be ready maybe by the end of the year, the beginning of next year. So it looks great. I'm not sure how they'll work all of this area for Halloween Horror Nights because you used to be able to go through the front of the building when it was Twister to get to the back. Although I'm imagining you probably would just go all through by the public library now. And you can see where they have all solid wall out there in the back now, and that used to be the bathroom area. Hello, sir. Why do you close your diner so early? Everybody's gone home here. So by the way, we wanted to at least try to get down to the adventure to get on Kong or Hulk. Both of them are closed. They're both down. That's the worst. We're walking by here and good guy Joey pointed this out. We've never seen this sign. And we're wondering if this could be tied to the scare zone for Halloween Horror Nights. Look, it's the Invisible Man. This Coca-Cola area over by Men in Black has gone vertical, but still undercover. Duffman says, Halloween Horror Nights is coming. This is the healthiest thing we could find to eat for dinner. Hummus with pita and carrots and small Caesar dressing salad. I have to admit, it's kind of weird being here at night now when this is not Halloween Horror Nights. There should be clowns huddled like right there.
Where's everybody? Wow! Kill them all!
We're gonna go on to Simpsons. I haven't been on this in probably over a year. This is what I think Simpsons fans have been begging for years, is to bring some type of Treehouse of Horror to Halloween Horror Nights. Never to be had. This is the best picture in the queue area at Universal Studios. By the way, this ride, holy cow, it is so incredibly rough. I think I need a chiropractor after we rode that. Back to the Future was rough towards the end of its run. This is so much worse. I mean, I love that ride, but wow, my neck is humming now. One last ride of the night, we're gonna get on Men in Black. We're gonna see if Scott's here. And by the way, I know it's pitch black out now, but back here in the extended queue of Men in Black, back there where you see the construction walls, that's where one of the houses is gonna be this year. It is rumored to be the Chance House back there. Fireworks shooting out of animal actors. Absolutely terrorizing the animals back there. I heard Donald Trump's putting up a wall to try to keep these guys out. Completely empty in here. Nobody here except these guys and us. So the Twosome Chocolate Factory is just about ready to go. I'm thinking this will probably soft open by the end of August. I guess we'll wait and see. There is a board inside that looks like it has menu items and prices. Let's check it out. Alright, so those are the prices. I'm gonna cheat a little bit and say that I looked at the prices online. I don't have a very good zoom on this camera. And unfortunately with the zoom the way it is, it's a little shaky, but the prices for the shakes start at about $12, which is a bit expensive considering that even the Kardashian place, the Sugar Factory, their shakes are about $10 a piece. But Sugar Factory is down on I Drive. This is over here on CityWalk. I'm sure it's going to do good business. Basically desserts and some food for the Savory Feast Kitchen. And everybody will rush here at the end of the month when it soft opens. And I'm sure everybody will give you a good review. I'm not sure I'm willing to spend $13 or so on a shake, but we'll see how it goes. Got that light coming from the tower and those other lights coming from, I believe, Hulk. If you remember back a few months ago when they were talking about that giant pole coaster coming to iDrive, Universal was complaining at that time for light pollution in the area here. Just saying. All right, Universal, we are out of here. Hey, back home from an awesome night at Universal. A little bit of everything. A little bit of TNA, a little bit of walking around, a little bit of horror nights, a little bit of rides. Good stuff. We haven't been on the studio side of the park what feels like months, although I think Mary and I were just there like 2-3 weeks ago, so I don't know. It always feels like forever when you're not there, and then, you know, in the next month, when Horror Nights starts up, you guys are going to get tons of videos from there again, and hopefully we don't bore everybody to death with Horror Night stuff. We're still trying to figure out what passes we want to get. We do want to get one of them with Express Pass. I'm just not sure if you go for an ultimate thing or you go for a mid-range thing, and it's a lot of money, and it's a tough decision, but we're going to make that decision over the next week. So in any event, signing off for now. Star Wars trailer, we watched it, amazing. But on that note, thank you for all of your likes, thank you for your comments, thank you for your subscriptions. Treat others the way you want to be treated. Have a great night. We'll see you guys.
Subscribe to the Simpsons. I think I got it.
All right.
I got lines.